guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review on Nightwing, issue 13. But before I start this review, I just want to update you guys some stuff that's coming for my channel. First, new camera. Hope you guys enjoy, because I will be using this camera permanently for my channel and for Dark Avenger Inc. So I hope you like it. The quality's a lot better. I used to use a web camera, and now I actually have a real camera, so that's awesome for me. And especially for getting to see, you know, little pictures from the comic book and different panels and just seeing me better and my background a little bit better, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Also, gotta mention, my intro and my outro is made from KorimTV, and I thank them so much. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be using that for pretty much all my videos, and I love it. I hope you guys like it too, and thank you, KorimTV. And to check out his channel, go in the description below and thank him for that intro. And also want to mention that I have, this is the last update, is that I have 3 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I don't have on this channel that I usually do on this channel, which is Supergirl issue 13, Captain Marvel issue 5, and Green Lantern New Guardians issue 13. So if you want to check out those reviews, go in the description below. I'll have a link to Dark Avenger Inc. and you could go check out those reviews. So let's start the review for Nightwing issue 13, and let's talk about the cover. So with this cover, we could see Lady Shiva is returning, and Nightwing's trying to get him and get her, and I think that's really interesting. The cover art is really great. I don't know much about Lady Shiva, so I think it'd be interesting to see how she's kind of depicted in New 52. I know she didn't look like this in the pre-New 52, so it seems like she's going to go in a different direction than she was in pre-New 52. So it should be interesting. Just really great art. I love the cover. And also we could see that Tom DeFalco is the guest writer for this, so I was very excited to see that. So that was awesome. And let's see if he did a good job and see if the story was good. So with this issue, we get to see Nightwing's kind of having some downtime because the Joker is in town. So he's like, alright, so there's no big names, you know, really doing anything, but there's some smaller people and, you know, gangs and stuff. They're doing stuff. So he finds out, alright, Lady Shiva's in town, so she's going to be kind of working with these smaller gangs to do what exactly, we don't know. So Nightwing's kind of on the hunt for that, and on the watch, I guess, for the Joker also, but not really. He just kind of mentions it. It mentions like, oh, Bruce is, you know, I can't get Bruce for some reason. It must be the Joker, so he mentions that a couple of times. And we even get to see Batgirl a little in this. Batgirl kind of saying, oh, well, the Joker's back in town. You should take this a little bit more seriously. And I know that you look into the future more than the past, but maybe you should, you know, help me out a little. And then Nightwing's like, I really can't, I don't have time. So then he goes back to his Lady Shiva thing, and he's on the hunt for Lady Shiva, and that's pretty much what happens in this issue. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty solid issue. For me, I feel like this is a very side story, just because the whole death of the family's coming up, and I feel like, oh, well, death of the family's coming up, we have to make some tie-ins, and we have to quicken this story arc. So I have a feeling like this will be a very quick story arc, but they just needed those couple issues to kind of fill in because of death of the family. So, I mean, I hope they don't do that. I just hope these are not kind of filler issues. But I don't know when. I think next issue, maybe the issue after, is going to be the death of the family in Nightwing. I think it's the issue after. But I hope they don't, like, quicken this story because of it. But I thought this was interesting, kind of seeing what Nightwing does, even though the gangs and all the big names are not out there. He's still kind of hunting smaller names and still becoming Nightwing and saying, even though these big names are not out there because of Joker, I still need to find out what Lady Shiva is doing. So I think it's going to be interesting in the next issue, and I thought it was a really interesting issue. Another problem I had with this issue was Batgirl and Nightwing. They had I would say 2 or 3 page, two page little story, and it's like, oh, well, this will be mentioned in Batgirl issue 14, which hasn't come out yet, and usually they don't do that. Usually they'll be like, oh, well, Batgirl issue 13's out, this happens in Batgirl issue 13. They usually don't do that with future issues, and I don't think it really needed this. So I was like, why add that if the issue's not out? And, you know, it wasn't that important to the story. It just felt like, I think it was issue 3, where Nightwing kind of crosses over with Batgirl. And it felt the same way. I feel like it wasn't really needed. Because Nightwing and Batgirl are on outs, because they kind of don't agree on everything. Which, if you're going to add the Nightwing and Batgirl stuff, get something new. It just felt like this was an issue 3 kind of continuation. And I know, like, it's just a one-page thing, but I am a big Babs and Dick fan, so I was kind of upset by that. And like, I really like their relationship, so if you know, if you're gonna mention them, you're gonna put them in the issue, it should be a past issue that I connected with, and it should have been something different than what we saw in issue 3. So maybe we'll get to see more of that in issue 14, Batgirl, but I don't know, I just didn't like it in this issue, and I don't think it really connected. But we do get a lot of good stuff in this. Also, we get to see the amusement park kind of be rebuilt and seeing more of that. And I'm very excited to see how Dick kind of grows with that, and the different people that he'll have supporting characters with now, especially the daughter of the person that killed his parents is big in this series now because of that. So that's kind of interesting, and I think they're playing that, you know, little by little they're developing that, so that's interesting. The art is really good, the fight scenes were really good, and there's a cliffhanger that's pretty interesting to see what Lady Shiva is going to do next. So this is a pretty solid issue. Was it the best Nightwing issue? Probably not, just because I felt like it was a very side kind of story because of a big story arc going on in Batman right now and the Batman family. But I thought it was a pretty solid issue, and I did enjoy it. I give it 4 stars, and I say pick it up. I thought it was a pretty good issue, and I'm excited to see how it continues. So this is Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations. And guys, I say pick this issue up. See you guys.